Hey, what's up guys? Lightning Eagle 14 here, soaring back into everyday life with another video. And in this video I'm proud to be finally showing off my completed Jack of all trades project, which I have dubbed Genesis. If you can't tell what this is, or you haven't been following along with my work in progress videos or posts, this is a crossbolt with dual integrated strong arms, as well as an integrated air zone crossbow, which is an older gun that you may not have heard of, but and it fires demolisher rockets. So yeah, starting off with the paint job, I started off with a base coat of a primer called Bullseye 321 primer. It was a white matte primer. I unfortunately threw the can away before I thought that it might be good to actually show you guys the can so that you know what it is. But I did show it in my last my last work in progress update for this project, so if you're really concerned about it, go check it out there. And then for the main color for most of the blaster, I use this, which is a Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover Gloss Deep Blue. And then for some of the smaller pieces, like the strong arm slides and the jam doors, I use this Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover Gloss Navy Blue. My original plan was to get the 2x Ultra Cover Paint Plus Primer, but Walmart didn't actually have any of that, so I ended up getting a primer and the 2x just normal Ultra Cover paint. And then, oh wait, I'm forgetting something. And then for just one piece on here, the strong arm slide, I used this Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover Gloss Black. And then finally, I hit it up with a Krylon Color Master Cover Max Clear Coat. So yeah, and then for for the hand detailing on this blaster, I used white and black acrylic paints. You can see some of the hand detailing in places like here, 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 here. Oops, hope that's in frame, and also here on the stock. Yes, so going over the integration a little bit more. Everything was integrated with epoxy putty, or not epoxy putty, DevCon plastic welder, and then I sanded everything, and I cut and sanded all of the pieces to fit with my Dremel, and then yeah, epoxied them, and also sanded over all of the pieces all the way up to a 600 grit finish, because that was what I was recommended for going with a high gloss paint job. So yeah, internal modifications. The strong arms have their locks removed, as does the crossbolt. The crossbolt string has been tightened, and the airflow has been increased on the crossbow to allow for a little bit better performance. The strong arms do not have a spring upgrade or anything. The crossbolt and the crossbow are really the only things that have been modified performance-wise. So that's enough about the blaster. Let's move on to a firing demo. Alright, so we're going to be doing a firing test of Genesis now, starting off with the main blaster, the crossbolt, firing AccuFakes out of an 18-round Nerf magazine. Here we go. And I believe we're out of darts. Yep, I'm not out of darts, I'm Lightning Eagle 14. Alright, so moving on to the strong arms. Anyways. And it looks like I'm out of darts in those. Finally, moving on to the crossbow. It primes via this thing down here, and then you fire it off of this small trigger on the side. So, here we go. Ranges for the missile launcher are about 15 feet or so, or 20 feet or so, sorry, excuse me. And so that's decent for a shield buster, I'd say. So now let's go back and talk a little bit more about the challenges that I faced while building this blaster. Alright, so this project was an incredible learning adventure for me. I really just dived it headfirst into the deep end with no real experience. Not only was it my first time actually painting a Nerf blaster, it was my first time doing hand detailing of any kind, and also my first time doing any sort, well, my second time doing epoxy work for integrations and stuff. The first being my Dartzone Blitzfire Bladed Shield project, which you can check out on my channel, but that one was nowhere near as complicated as this one. So yeah, I spent a lot of time on this project. The sanding alone took many hours, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. For being my first time and my second real mod, I guess you could say, and really my first major integration, I'd say it turned out pretty darn good. I was incredibly apprehensive about how the painting and hand detailing were going to go, but I think I really pulled through and made something pretty awesome. If you want to check out the other entries in this project, please go and do that. I will link the contest page in the description box below, and so if you think this project was awesome, please go vote for me. I would really appreciate it. And be sure to check out the other entries, because some of the other people pulled out some really cool projects as well. And yeah, so I'd like to thank a couple of people for their support and help with this project. This was themed as a beginners contest, and you got a mentor, and I really could not have done it without my mentors and all of the other helpful people on the forum. So the people I would like to thank specifically are user The Backwoods Nerfer for being my original mentor and being incredibly willing to help me with any and all questions that I had. Thank you so much. And also thanks to user MeekerVI for his also help with many of my questions, and also thanks to all the other moderators, or not moderators, mentors, and their help with my other questions as well. There are too many of you to name, and I can't remember you all. I'm terribly sorry. But I'd also like to thank the moderators of Reddit/Nerf for hosting this contest and making it possible. I'd also like to thank the sponsors for providing the winners with awesome prizes. That really is a nice thing to do. And so yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please remember to go and check out the contests in the link below. And if you think this project is as awesome as I do, please consider voting for me. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm Lightning Eagle 14. This is Genesis, and I'll see you in the next video.